Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down, top down. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music. Riding with my top down.
What is up, my bros, and welcome to another Cigar Guy Friday. You know, I always start out with a story or, some kind of object lesson or something. Well, my son is the object lesson today. When he was about, I'd say probably about 5 or 6, we're sitting at the dinner table. And he didn't really like what we were having that night. So he's like, "Hey, Dad, do I have to eat this? Can we fix something else?" And I said, "No, son, you need to eat what's on your plate." Well, he didn't like my answer. So he turned to his mom. "Mom, do I have to eat what's on my plate, or can we fix something else?" I looked at him and said, "I said, eat what's on your plate." He looked me right in the eye and goes, "I wasn't talking to you." You can imagine the rage that followed those words. To the point, as soon as those words left his mouth, my wife was on the other side of the table going, "Oh, Cooper, you shouldn't have done that." I reached over, I put my hand on top of his hand or his arm, I don't remember, and I gave just a little squeeze. And I got right up close and personal. And I said that you have to eat what's on your plate. Do not go to your mom over me. I'm showing you mercy right now. You're not going to get in trouble for what you just did. But don't ever do it again. Of course, everything was great the rest of the night. But let's look at this from another perspective. How many times do we want something real bad? Or maybe we don't want to do something. And we keep saying something to God, and He keeps giving us the answer we don't like. So we ask ourselves, hey, should I do this? Should I not do this? Do I need this? Do I not need this? Do I have to do this? And we answer ourselves with the answer that we think should be correct. And God says, "No, I said this." And we look God right in the face and say, "I wasn't talking to you." And do what we want to anyway. I can't count how many times I've done that. But when you look at it from that perspective, we talk to God and tell Him, "I wasn't talking to you." We're talking about God, the creator of everything. The one that breathed life into us. The one that keeps us breathing. The one that sent His one and only Son to die on the cross to save us from our wretched lives. The one that gives us mercy and grace beyond what we can even think of. We tell Him we weren't talking to you. That's what we do whenever we just do what we want to do. When He's talking to us. That's some heavy stuff, y'all. That's really heavy. You see, we have to be obedient to God. It might suck. It might not be fun. And it may not be what we want to do. But we have to obey what He says. I guarantee you that God has shown me more mercy than I deserve 1,000,000 times over. Because I don't deserve mercy. Not from Him. So, gentlemen, as we go through our Friday and we go through our weekend, let's remember, if we're praying about something and God gives us an answer, don't ignore it. Don't just do what you feel like doing or what you feel is right. Your feelings don't matter. In the grand scheme of things, your feelings don't matter. Let's try to listen to what God says. When we ask a question, accept His answer. Maybe it's a not now. Maybe it's a no, not ever. Maybe it's a, yeah, I want you to do that. But let's try to do what He says. I promise it'll be way better for you in the long run, and just might save someone's life. It just might save their soul. Love you guys, and I will see you on the next
Why y'all
Cigar Guy
scared to
Friday.
be different? Say I won't.